greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. With Clash at the Castle less than 7 days away, Monday Night Raw delivered a jam-packed go-home show. What did you think about it, Matthew?
And just like that, they're overseas again, man. It was a great Raw, great go-home show for Clash at the Castle. They dived right into it. We got a lot tonight. It's a show that I think was important and kind of is giving us, I think, that idea of we're getting some more edginess. And that's going to happen when they come to terms on Netflix in 2026. But the way they kicked it off, Drew McIntyre, they go right into this heavyweight championship bout. Damien Priest coming out with his goons. Priest gave up Finn Balor for a match tonight against Drew, and that's going to be our main event. The way Finn kind of looks at him like, really, are you serious? And it was a good main event, but we all know Drew is an absolute psychopath as of late. Crowd chanting CM Punk throughout Drew's promo was just an awesome touch to it.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Got the crowd on their feet. And this led off with some more Judgment Day shenanigans backstage as we saw Liv Morgan, of course, trying to seduce Dirty Dom once again.
Oh my God. So funny. And then what did she do? She kind of like secretly offered him a hotel room key card. That's some edginess right there. I mean, I'll tell you that. Props to Triple H for that. But what I want to talk about here is Lyra Valkyria. I think tonight it really gave stars to shine and show what they can do in the ring. Lyra, she's been proving that honestly every week on Raw. She takes on Io Sky of Damage Control. Valkyria, I think, delivered, I think it's called the Nightwing. It looks like she's about to beat Io Sky, and then Dakota Kai gets involved, breaks up the pin without the ref seeing, and the distraction caused Io to take the dub here. But Dakota Kai, I think that was a smart choice there. And Lyra Valkyria, she's killing it every week.
You could say that again, man. Io Sky, I don't know what's going on with her. Later on in the night, we did see her going crazy backstage, so it's something I'm keeping my eye on for sure.
Yeah. And you know what? They kind of been, keeping up with the storyline. It kind of got lost in the shuffle, I feel, but they're trying to implement it back in. Tag action. That's what they're coming out with next. I love how they have Rey Mysterio come out basically right after Dominic is on television. But LWO and Braun Stroman, I think it was, versus Jaden McDonough, Dominic, Mysterio, and Carlito. Rey Mysterio was ringside for this. This is interesting here. Rey Mysterio, Lee, and Strowman defeated McDonough, Mysterio, and Carlito. I don't really care to get too much into this, but the continued rivalry between LWO and Judgment Day, I mean, it's definitely interesting. And then Liv Morgan, she comes out seducing Dominic and actually falls on top of him.
Oh, boy.
From being basically hit off the top of the ring apron. And Dominic is right there to catch her. And wow, that's some seducing stuff right there.
Absolutely.
People are going nuts over it.
The crowd is eating it up. And you know what? It was good to see Dom back in action. His first match since his injury. So it was good to see him back in the ring looking good. And this Liv and Dom storyline, people cannot get enough.
It's getting out of hand, man. People can't handle this. Sami Zayn, Otis. This is next. We get, of course, some beef between Sami and Gable. Gable still being that bully. Otis, he's inching closer. And when he finally pushes against Gable, that crowd is going to pop, and I hope it happens on Saturday. But Zayn defeats Otis here. Gable's just so good as an antagonist, to be honest, and the crowd chanting, "You suck" at him. It's just an awesome touch to it. But, of course, Otis taking an L. It's not looking good, but he is going to turn on Gable, and I hope it's on Saturday.
You and me both, man. And then following that, the matches just kept coming hot and heavy. As we saw
women's action, huh?
Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler
in
the tag team match next.
Oh boy, Shayna and Zoe. Let's just say it's not that it's cringe. It's just bro, I want it to work, but it's just, and maybe it needs more time to kind of marinate. But just as of right now, I kind of cringe when they come on TV. Not gonna lie, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, their opponents here, they're interesting, but not good enough for Baszler and Stark. Baszler, she was definitely interesting tonight. Showed us more of that dark side of her and choked out her opponent. Definitely interesting. Holding it on to after the match. Definitely made Shayna look like a badass here. Speaking of badass, bro, Bron Breakker and Illja Dragunov, they gave us this match on a random Monday.
Phenomenal.
This could have been pay-per-view worthy, but hey, we got it on Raw. Breakker defeats Dragunov. Match went outside the ring. Dragunov hit an H-bomb. I really thought that was the end of it, but Bron Breakker with a spear, and then looked like he was going to afterwards after the match spear Illja Dragunov. Ricochet comes out, and wow, I this is where it got interesting. Ricochet comes out to save Illja, and then let's talk about what happened next. People have been rumbling about Ricochet leaving WWE and his contract's up and he wants out. And apparently that is true. He was backstage, got attacked by Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker brings him into the parking lot, throws him onto literally one of their TV trucks. Ricochet bounces from the TV truck onto the concrete. That looked absolutely atrocious. I mean, I thought, like, this is some brutal shit, bro. And then throws him through a car window. That's definitely the write-off for Ricochet.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be the last time we see him in a WWE ring and on WWE programming. We'll just have to wait and see. But Samantha Irvin ended up going in the ambulance with Ricochet, so no ring announcer for the rest of the night, who stepped up for us? Good old Pat McAfee.
Bro, I had no idea when the next team came out. It's just like you hear Pat McAfee, and he's just going ape shit. But
so good.
World Tag Team Champs, Awesome Truth, and Final Testament tag title match on the line. I really was pulling for AOP. No, I'm really not. It's not doing it for me. Awesome Truth defeats AOP here. Final Testament has failed to connect with the audience. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just not working for me. And the crowd tonight sucked nonetheless. But just for some reason, man, that team just has no connection with this audience. And that's their problem. I just don't see it working unless they come up with something different. But how many can we take here?
What worked next, man? Our main event.
Oh, my God.
Drew McIntyre,
Finn Balor. Yep.
Finn Balor.
You said it, bro.
Incredible.
100%. Finn Balor, I think he had a really, really good showing today. He's been, I don't want to say floating, but he deserves better. And with this match, it definitely made him look like the badass Finn Balor that he is. You know what I mean? If McIntyre wins tonight, then Judgment Day is banned from Clash with Damien Priest match. McIntyre defeats all odds. He wins. All right. But Damien Priest, doesn't he come out here and man, the crowd is just not popping for anything. Not only Damien Priest comes out, but kind of caused a distraction. Drew McIntyre claymored Finn Balor, beat the odds. But poor JD, he just tossed JD like he was nothing, man. But good way to end the show. World champion Damien Priest ending the show. Looking strong nonetheless. But I can't wait for their matchup. And Damien Priest has been killing it as of lately. On the mic, in ring, sure. But that presence for me is there. That aura is kind of there. And I hate to say it, but I want Damien to retain.
I completely agree with you 100%. Drew in front of the home crowd, he's got to have a great showing. I see some shenanigans happening. I'm not going to lie.
Damien just can't lose it this early. That's the problem.
Yes, 100%. Let us know what you guys think about this week's upcoming pay-per-view and the championship match that we have coming up. Great pay-per-view stacked with a bunch of matches. And let us know what you guys thought about tonight's show and the ending and all this Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom stuff. It's got us on the edge of our seat. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Till Scotland.
This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.